watoto wako na songs funny funny, mwingine anasema here I am, here I am, how do you do? Yeah, so we bless God even as the cake is served, at least kila mtu apate kidogo kidogo, si ndio? So tunasherehekea sana at least 1 year. We know the Lord is taking us far. Amen. And from the declarations we've got, from the prayers we've got, we are beginning in a powerful way. Sindio? Tunaanza in a powerful way. I thank my wife for releasing me to ministry. Imekuwa struggle kwake sana. You know, when you have a man with a calling, God must also give you a wife who supports that calling for it to be realized. Ama, you can have somebody who sabotages and sabotage every plan that is there. So I bless God that imekuwa like day one, she's been asking a lot of questions. Are you really sure that you heard from God? Are you sure? Are you sure that what you are doing, is it really right? Yani vitu mingi sana. Yeah, but I thank God that in most cases, God is the one who has been talking to us, answering those questions. Yeah, kama the first time, you know, we began like we didn't have any chair, hatukuwa na any instrument. So, alikuwa anauliza, tutapata instruments wapi, chair wazi. I know how instruments are expensive. We just buying a mixer alone is close to 30,000. Speaker alone is close to around 25-30,000. So, you're wondering where we'll get these things. But Mungu alimnenea akamwambia, don't worry, these things will come. So, and at some point there were points of discouragements. Like we used to worship in some school down here, but they used to charge highly. Like per Sunday they want about 4,000 per Sunday. Yet you're only two, you and your wife and kids. Then after that, like per Sunday 3 hours, we pay 4K. So it was tight. We had to resort to worshiping in our house. So I worshiped in the house for some time. The one day when I was in town, I was in a lunch hour praying. And then it was just a word like, you know, I just went to Muiru's church just for a lunch hour, just to pray. And then he just gave a random prophetic word that somebody's here and you're a man of God. And God is going to give you land, a place for the church. God is going to give you chairs. God is going to give you instruments. He spoke a lot of things, but you know, ile prophetic word randomly. And when I left there, God put in my spirit Steve. So I called him. When I called him, purposely to give me a space for church. So when I called him, he gave me a space in his house, sitting room. So we went to sitting room there, and we began. And as the wife is saying, she was a little bit suspicious. What kind of a man is this? You know? But thank God, the first time we met, God gave me a prophetic word for her. When we were just praying, and Mungu alipea a prophetic word. So he confirmed, this is a man of God. Because I had not shared with her, that was the first time we were meeting. And when we were praying, God was giving me a specific word for her for something. So when I asked her, I confirmed, so at least I confirmed this is a man of God. So, we prayed, now we need chairs. Because there was no place to sit. You have a sitting room, there are no chairs to sit. We need chairs, we need instruments. Hiyo wiki tumeomba on Sunday, we need instruments. Ikifika on Friday yake, I'm getting a business of 200,000 on Friday. Nikasema tu chairs direct. A business of 200,000 yenye unafanya inashapata pesa hivyo tu. I said, this is the prayer we made. We went and bought the chairs and the instruments. Tukianza kutumia chairs na instruments huko, neighbors wakaanza complain. Neighbors did not even complain, but we felt ourselves like this place is not going to be sufficient for us now because instruments will need to open sound, not to regulate it. So in our hearts already we knew like we need another space. So it just came by surprise. The guy anasema atakaye kuona mtu hapo tutoke, sijui another person amekuja kwa nyumba mwenye analipa vizuri. Again we have to leave in a hurry. We take our things, we go put in the house. We are out of church again for some 2 or 3 Sundays. Again we are praying. God leads us to this land. We come here. When we come to the land, we know it is land. There is no building, no structure to pray in. So we come to land here. Tukikuja hapa, tena Mungu anatupea pesa, tunareka structure. So pole tulekata mabati juu, tupo na walls. Tukaanza na hii ya mbele during the worship experience. Pole hizi zitakuja. So imekuwa a ministry of faith, having faith in God. Having faith in God. Sometimes you have 2 rents to pay. You want to pay church, you want to pay the house. Unashangaa pesa pia kunayo kidogo. Unasema sasa nilipe gani wa kwanza? Unasema acha nilipe church. Unalipa church. Ukikaa kidogo Mungu anakufungulia njia, pesa zinakuja, unalipa pia rent ya nyumba. So pole. But one thing I want to say is that in all the things we have been hearing the voice of God leading us. Unajua ukifanya tu kitu na ujui unaenda wapi, huwezi kuwa na confidence. But in most cases, God will speak to us, maybe through dreams. Sometimes it's a word that comes through prayer. Sometimes it's another man of God that is calling. You know, that man of God, I saw you like this, and this. He gives a direction. So, and most of the things, by the way, Mungu wana to show. God always shows us, give us direction. Even those international connections is a word that inishakuja kama tunaomba, like those international connections. So when we meet like in a Charles, wanakuja those international connections, you know. We met another Slovakian guy. He came and gave bars of soaps to all church members and the community. Those are international connections that we don't take for granted. So in this time we are praying that even the second year to create another sanctuary ya watoto pale nyuma.